Hello, Internet. So yeah, Tekken here. Game collection, Wii video. So I'm taking all my games and I'm putting them in the binders like this one. So I'm throwing out all the cases of plastic. It makes me feel bad because it's like terrible for the environment, but you know, whatever. It'll biodegrade in like maybe, hopefully less than 1,000 years, like 100 years max. I'd feel bad if it was like over a century for all this stuff to like break down in time when it's in a landfill somewhere. But yeah, taking all these cases, throwing them out, and then just put them in these binders because it gives me way more space, and it's like so much easier to just lug around than a bunch of cases. Also, you know, if you have any like, oh, show some gameplay of that game or do a playthrough, and you know, just put in the comment section down below, or if in the future YouTube moves the comment section too, and you know, it'll take time. I won't be able to like just do it, you know, instantly and be like, all right, let me do play for that game, because you know, I got stuff on my channel that I'm currently playing and I'm not even done with. So you know, it'll be added to like a queue, like you know, my Netflix queue, but not my Netflix queue, because to the video, game collections. So, No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. I have not played this game. I have the other No More Heroes game as well, but I've not played it, as we will see when I'm going through this stack of games. Yeah, so, no, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I don't have too many Wii games, so in the future I might do a virtual console video to like showcase all the different games I have on the virtual console, so we'll see. And then we have Knight's Journey of Dreams, so you know. Yeah, see, it's funny because actually I'll stick to the same format. Like if I haven't played the game, I'll just move on, because otherwise I'll just end up talking and yakking for like a while about games. Samba de Amigo. I have a video of this game on my channel. It is very fun, I will say. I had not played it before, and was very pleasantly surprised when I played it. I was like, oh, this is a nice, fun rhythm music game, and it brought warmth to my heart. Metroid Prime Trilogy. I only see Metroid Prime. It's like my favorite first-person game ever, I will say. Yeah, I'll say that, because just like the way it captures the... Well, I said the same thing when I talked about Metroid Prime for GameCube, but just that whole, you're all alone, like it's just not dystopian, a derelict planet. Well, I haven't played 2. I played part of 2, I haven't finished 2. 3 I didn't play at all because I wanted to play 1 and 2 before 3, so I haven't actually played 3. But yeah, this one uses Wii controls, so I actually prefer this one because I like the whole, you know, when you're using the my nunchuck's not over here, but yeah, you know. Metroid Prime, really enjoyed that series. Zack and Wiki, Quest for Barbaro's Treasure. I've not played this game. Actually I did play it a bit, and then I just stopped one day, so, ooh. I did enjoy what I did play, so, but it's a puzzle game, so I probably, when getting stuck somewhere down the line, I was playing it actually. I think it was my last channel I was playing it, and then, yeah, it got, yeah, not gonna go there. We play, I think this is like one of the best-selling games of all time because it came with a controller. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a bunch of mini games. I don't know. It's weird. Like when I think of this game, it's like, and like you go back and play some Wii games, it's like they have so much like promise and potential that was never really taken advantage of throughout like the rest of the console life cycle. Oh, dude! And when you combine that with this game, WarioWare Smooth Moves, this game is really fun. Like it's just a bunch of like games. Well, not mini games. Well, yeah, mini games. Cause you just use the remote and nunchuck in like weird ways to play, and it's really fun. Like I had so much fun playing this game. Yeah, another example of like you play a game that like shows promise and potential, and like, oh man, you could totally do this or this and this, and like, you know, the games came along and did it. Like there's a whole section in this game where like you use like your nunchuck as like a sword. And besides Red Steel and Red Steel 2, which I did not play because Red Steel 1 was terrible, and everybody was like, don't play it, so I didn't play it, and then Red Steel 2 came out, I was like, well, But it came out like a bad time. There's like a ton of other awesome games out, so yeah. Oh man, Trauma Center Second Opinion. This game, fun, but for me it was very frustrating. I could not finish it. I got really far, and then like I got stuck on some. I think I'll like upload it like where I'm stuck on in Trauma Center because this game, man, it was really challenging and fun and interesting, and like it's a crazy story too. It's well, it's from Atlas, so you know it's out there, but I enjoyed it. Actually, you know, continuing on, actually, I would like to see some sort of like ER style game, like in the vein of Trauma Center. It doesn't have to be like the same thing. It can be like whatever. So basically, just like some sort of like realistic take on Trauma Center, where it's like, as opposed to like some like weird supernatural stuff that's going on, it could be all. Like, I guess what I'm trying to get at here is like a different like art style where it's like super photorealistic, like dissecting and like organs and blood everywhere, just like super like queasy gross out moments, because like that is how I get when I play something like that, so it like make me be able to like play stuff like that. But yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This game, see, this is the one that kind of one of the games that killed the hype for the Wii for me because the online was so terrible and broken. But like if you look at the cast of characters, it's got everybody in here, and like, well, not everybody, but like it has a bunch of characters in the roster, and then like also for like the assist characters that you get like items or whatever, and like all the galleries and unlockables. It has like so much Nintendo history in it, 'cause it has like all the other different franchises besides Nintendo that you can go in. Like here, it has like a one of the dogs from Nintendogs is like in there as like a thingy. So it's like there's a ton of crap in there from Nintendo. It's like, but then online was broken, and then I don't know, I kind of just stopped caring when like the online was broken because I wanted to play it online, and then I couldn't play it, and then went to play single player. I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I don't care about the single player. I'm just gonna move on to some other game. Super Paper Mario. This game I got like actually I haven't played this game, but I just wanted to say that I got this like when I first got my Wii sometime after it came out. I think I don't remember. I probably didn't. I got it for cheap probably, but I never played it. So you know, it's one of those games where it's like, oh, everybody says it's awesome, but I've yet to play it. This is one of my favorite games of all time, like number 2 on my top 5 list. Super Mario Galaxy. It basically, like, it made me. It was also another game. Oh no. This game made me like believe in the Wii because, like, to me, the 3D Mario games is like where it's at. That's my jam. Is like when I get to play Mario game and it's in 3D and it's just like I get to jump and run around and fly around and do all that other cool stuff. Like, I just, it's like gaming bliss. I'm at like gaming euphoria and just so fun. And this one was like the best one because it brought the suits back from like Super Mario Brothers 3. So it's like you had suit powers, you had like the fire suit, the ghost suit, the bee suit, and like the spring suit, probably some other suits. And like I unlocked all the or I even like got all the 100 token star things. So I got like all that stuff unlocked, and like, man, I love this game. Like the soundtrack, good, and then I don't know. Like to me, it's like Mario games are like an anomaly to where it's like I don't care about the storyline. I just play it for fun because it's just about the gameplay. So it's like, yeah, there's no storyline really, and like the characters are terrible because they have no development or whatever. But it's like it doesn't matter because you're having so much fun. It's like I get to go and, well, if you go into the gameplay, you just run around, collect coins, collect stars. But then like all the platforming, you have to jump and build your skills up from like learn how to play the game, and then yeah, just killed it. Super Mario Galaxy, I love this game. Just I wish my box wasn't like so dented for whatever reason, so I could actually like keep this one. But because I was thinking about like keeping it since it's like one of my top 5 favorites, I'm actually still keep it just because like, yeah. But Mario Galaxy, I love the game. And then I'll move on to the sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Good, but not better than the first. Still an amazing game. Like, I liked it because they put more challenge in for, like, if you were someone like myself who's, like, just, you know, can, like, blow through a Mario game and just kill it. And, like, there's even more challenges in there. They kind of overdid it, but they didn't, well, I guess they didn't overdo it, but still, like, because I still haven't gone back to, like, replay all that or play through all that stuff. So, but it was nice. And, well, I guess that's the other thing. It even though it wasn't too soon after the first Galaxy, like it kind of reused too many of the mechanics to where it didn't feel as like fresh and new. Whereas Galaxy, the first one, like all the stuff was completely new and awesome because it was like a 3D Mario, but all the stuff was different. Well, at least the control wise. But it was like still able to like adapt that for motion control into like a 3D game like properly. Whereas this one just felt like, yeah, it's a sequel, and then they just like piled on all this other stuff on top of it, and it still had like stuff from the first game. So it had like a bunch of rehash stuff and like a bunch of new stuff, but I couldn't really appreciate all the new stuff because it didn't feel new enough, even though it was like pretty new. SSX Blur. I wanted to like this game. I think this is another one of the first Wii games I got, and then I played it. And actually, this is one of the few games I think I have on my Wii where I do not like this game. Like, I think every other game I have for the Wii, not counting the ones I've played, which are very many. So you know, this is this is like back when I was playing like every Wii game. So there's so few coming out. Well, not every Wii game, but like every game that I was interested in. So like SSX, like I said, like during SSX3, it's just like I love that series. So SSX Blur, I picked up. But yeah, controls. Did not enjoy them. And like GameTrailers.com did some video where they had like the top 20 Wii games or something on their GT countdown, top 10. And like this was on there at number 7, at least number 7, if not higher. It might have been 3, because I saw it on there. I was like, what the f? That game does not deserve to be on there. Controls are terrible. I could never get into it. I always want to go back and try it too, but it's not worth it. When I have games like SSX proper on PS3 now and like SSX3, like I'm never gonna go back to play that game. All right, and then we have the second copy I have of Resident Evil 4, one of my favorite games of all time. Like I've said, this is like to me the essential version that you should play if you're playing, because the controls are just perfect. Like I'm playing through it now on my channel. I haven't gone back and played it, but you know that's because I'm stupid and I started playing like all the Resident Evils at the same time to upload them. So I can only blame myself. But Resident Evil 4, it's like just as awesome as it was on PS2 when I played it, but with better controls. It's like, yeah, the graphics weren't improved and like the screen ratio is not optimized like it could be, but it's like, dude, it's Resident Evil 4, like that's the best game, one of the best games ever. I got it for like $20, so of course I got a deal on it. So that always helps too. Wii Fit Plus, not really much to say here. Wii Fit was interesting. I never really played it. I think I played it for like a week, and then I stopped. Like, yeah, I haven't busted out the balance board in many years, and yeah, Nintendo got my money there. But I didn't buy this one with the balance board. I bought Wii Fit vanilla version, and then the balance board. So yeah, No More Heroes. I have not played this game. It's one of those everybody says it's awesome, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. So haven't played it. And Metro Prime 3 Corruption, because before the trilogy came out, the third one was a standalone game, but I haven't played it, so yeah. This is GT Pro Series. It's like a racing game, pretty much. You know, you just have the Wiimote and you're like driving. It's all right. It's I don't know. It's not the worst. Not the worst racing game I played. Not the best racing game I ever played. Pretty average. I guess graphically it's cel shaded, so there's that as a like unique art style. But oh, there's over 80 cars. Interesting. Yeah, I played it a bit. I didn't really play it too much. So. Oh man, The Blob. This is one of my favorite new IPs of this generation, because it's really cool. Because like just the aesthetic and like the art style is really fun. So basically, what you probably can't see from this, I have a gameplay video on my channel. I might put an annotation in later. Oh, going back and doing annotations on these videos, not gonna be fun. But yeah, The Blob. So it's basically like an open world game, and there's like this authoritative like black and white bad guys that have like came to the Blob universe and like sucked out all the colors, and your job as the Blob is like come back in and put color back in, and just it's like Okami meets kind of like a mix. Well, no, not like gameplay style, but like as far as like putting color back into the world after it's been taken out, like Okami and Saboteur, where it's like you have to do that after you like after you liberate an area, it'll be all lighted up and just like become beautiful again, or just Okami, or just like uh does that thing with yeah, it does that thing where the the area comes back to life. This one's basically the same. We just like draw on the colors and like the city comes back to life and it's all lively. It's really cool. Yeah. Wii Sports Resort. I actually enjoyed Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports. This one's yeah. This one I don't know. There's not really much to say here. All the events. I think I have a video game. Or I have some footage of this on my channel. So, but yeah, I enjoyed reviews. I enjoyed this one. I like this is zombie. I like the frisbee throwing with the dog. That's my favorite one. I always pop it in like once a year just to like play that and relax with my. I actually named my dog too. Like you can't name the dog, but I would always call my dog Optimus. Like after Optimus Prime, I'd be like, "Here, Optimus," and just like throw the frisbee. That was fun. The what the katana. I don't think you have katanas. You have like wooden swords, but the that thing where just like we were like striking and blocking. That was cool. They also had like a different version of that where you could it's like a linear action game where like you're running through and like you're attacking opponents. There's a bunch of stuff to unlock. Oh, archery! I totally love archery as well. It's not on the back, but I remember playing that a bunch. It's also fun. But yeah, Wii Sports Resort. I liked it. I think this is another one that I'm not gonna say I didn't like, but New Super Mario Brothers Wii. So I played after the New Super Mario Brothers on DS, which is highly superior in my opinion. This one, oh, now I remember. I'm looking at it, and you can only use Wiimote and Nunchuck. That's why I didn't like this game. One of the reasons I didn't like this game. The other being, I don't know. It just, to me, this one seems very like phoned. I don't want to say it's phoned in, but like the uh production values, like the music and all the other Mario games, it is memorable. It is really good. It is just on point. Music in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, no, just it's very bland and boring and just like la la la. There's, well, I guess I only got to stage 3 or World 3 before I stopped playing, but did not feel drawn in, man. Just and yeah, it's basically yeah, I don't know. And then also going back to like what I said about like Super Mario Galaxy, I just prefer the 3D ones now. The 2D ones, they just feel very samey, and it's the same mechanics that you've been playing for like 20 years. So it's like nothing really new there. I mean, I don't know. I don't have much good to say. I stopped at World 3 on this one. This is like one of the few Mario games I like in recent times where I just stopped playing. Wasn't feeling it. I got to World 3 and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't feel like playing anymore, and I stopped playing. I don't want to say anymore because I feel bad mouthing a Mario game, but that's easily my least favorite of the Mario franchise, or the 2D ones anyway. Oh, dropped the case. Sin and Punishment Star Successor. I have not played this game. I got it because I knew it would be like rare and hard to find. So I got it while I could, and I got it for cheap, $20. Yes. Yeah, I need to go back and play it. I also picked up the import version on the Nintendo 64 on the Virtual Console, so I wanted to get it so I could have like both of them. And then Metroid Other M, I got this for cheap because I haven't played it, but most of the reviews were kind of like mixed to negative, so I was disappointed in the reviews since like I was really pumped for like a follow up to Super Metroid and like on a console with like 2.5D or whatever, but I haven't played it, but we'll see. And I love me some Metroid, so. Alright, so I have 2 games. One is the first, actually, wait a minute. I have another game. Hold up. I just thought something. I'm glad I saw this because I was about to say, I don't want to have to do this video all over again. Okay, so yeah, actually, I think this is the last Wii game I bought. Because I was about to say, when is the first Wii game I bought? When's the last Wii game I bought? But that's not true, because this is the last one I bought. So this is the last story. I haven't bought Xenoblade. I probably will, but I haven't played this. I got the pre-order edition with like all the cool stuff, like the art book and the soundtrack. So yeah, but I've yet to actually play this game. I heard it's really good though, according to my fellow podcast co-host RPG Maniac05. But yeah, so my first Wii game, Zelda Twilight Princess. This game, I was so sucked in any Namword. I played through it like 3 times, if not 2.5. I know I have 2 save files where I played all the way through the game, because one of the playthroughs I did for YouTube on my old channel. And then friggin' I think I will also like, I think in the future I will just like chalk this game up on the like why. One of the reasons why, like one of the main reasons why I dropped out of college, because I was just playing it so much and just not caring about doing my readings or my other homework. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and play Zelda Twilight Princess, and just, there you go. Just, that's, yeah, not a good thing, because my priorities were clearly out of order. And then, and then we have Zelda Skyward Sword. I got the see, this is kind of a sad story about Skyward Sword. So I got the golden one, or whatever this version was, the premium edition. And like this version of Zelda, I got stuck on very early on in like one of the temples. And like earlier, if you've been like watching all these different game collection videos, basically I'm always like, oh, I get stuck on puzzles, stuck on doors, whatever. So I think like one of the first dungeons, if it wasn't the first dungeon, I couldn't even clear it. I was like, yeah, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. I don't feel like looking up a guide, because if I can't like play through the game on my own like gaming skill, I'm just done. So basically Zelda, the franchise, now I'm kind of over it, even though they just came out with, or like announced the whole like new, like the past game or whatever. It's like I played the Virtual Console one and I got stuck too, so I was like, not feeling it. So basically this is like where the end of the line is for me on the Zelda franchise, because it's like the 25th anniversary, I had to buy it. But then it's like every other game that comes out now and it's a Zelda game, I'm like, I don't care, because I can't even play these games. They're just not my cup of tea. I mean, Twilight Princess though, that was fun. I enjoyed that. It was very easy, because that's probably why I liked it. Good, easy fun. But yeah, that's the Wii game collection. That's not Virtual Console games. So yeah, like I said at the beginning, have any requests for gameplay or playthroughs, just put them in the comments. And then I will move on to the PS3 after this, and then 360, and that will be that.